So I'm going to do this one more video tonight before my house gets loud again tomorrow. It was the tag video of the name of the tag is totally slipping my mind, but it's the one how much of a mommy are you, or how good of a mommy are you? And I'll link the link down below of the original and the original video, and they'll be able to go. I know it came from the Time magazine, and I watched a bunch of videos on it earlier, and I'm so tired right now that it's all out of my brain. But I do have the list of questions here, so I was just going to go ahead and do this video really fast. There's not very many, and I'll put them down below too, so you guys can hopefully do them as well, and we can get to know about you and your mommy parenting styles and things like that. So the first question is, how many kids do you have? I have 3 boys. Was hoping the third was a boy, was a girl. Didn't get that. And so I have 3 boys. Do you cloth diaper, or you do use disposables? Man, I can't even read. I'm so tired. I cloth diaper. I did, however, disposable in the hospital, but since we've been home, I cloth diapers all the way. What is your parenting style? This question I didn't quite know how to answer, and I still don't really know how, because I don't really follow any style, and I really don't read up about parenting styles a lot. I kind of just do whatever the baby wants. So if there's a specific style on that, then I don't know, but maybe let me know so I know. When he cries, I know whether it's gassy or it's poopy or wet or hungry, and I give him what he wants. I don't know. I like to wear him a lot. We're wearing and touching, and that's all that's good, but as far as parenting style, I actually have no clue. I'm really laid back. I'm not an over-worrying type of mommy. I understand they're kids and they're going to make it through everything, but my husband, on the other hand, is the worrier of the family. I'm almost too laid back and he's almost too worrying, so we kind of balance out really well. What is your sleep setup? Co-sleeping or crib sleeping? It depends on the night. He right now is in a bassinet in our bedroom, and for the most part, that's where he sleeps at night. However, there has been, I think, 2 nights, not including in the hospital, where I have fallen asleep in the middle of a feeding with him in my bed. And, well, no. One night I fell asleep in feeding, and I bottle feed, so he was always like tucked over here, and I had pillows like all around me and him. And the other night was just a couple nights ago when he decided that he wanted to be up from 1 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't even go to bed until a little after midnight, and so I was exhausted with like 2 hours of sleep. And so that night he did end up laying in bed and sleeping with us in the bed. But I'm not really a co-sleeper. I freak out, especially hearing the news stories about the lady who has killed 2 of her children by co-sleeping. That scares the crud out of me. So, and I'm a heavy sleeper, so I don't really sleep with him in my bed. However, there has been a couple times where it has happened, but I do not make a normal thing out of it. However, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But he does sleep in his bassinet, and he will be moving to his crib once he grows out of that. His crib's right behind me. Yay! Homeschooling or public schooling? My son is in 1st grade right now in the public schools, and I really love our school, and I love our teacher. However, our district is one of the most bankrupt school districts within Northern California right now. And we just had to do so many layoffs after this year with teachers. And I only know much about the first grade because I'm pretty close with the first grade teacher. So I know the sorry. So I know the dirt, but they're laying off four of the 7 first grade teachers, leaving 3 first grade teachers behind, and they're projecting about 107 students to be coming in first grade next year. So you do the math. That's between 30 and 35 kids in every class. That's insane. And that type of stuff really, really worries me. And where, California is just doing nothing but knocking off from our schools and our children. And I've done a video earlier on when I was really, really upset about how this is going on and how our kids are just the ones suffering. But then again, it's going to be our whole world because our kids are what are going to run our future, and we can't even educate them correctly. So, however, I'm still public schooling, but I may consider doing some form of charter schooling or private schooling, depending on the cost in the future. So we will see. I gotta hurry up before I pass out. Breast or bottle, I am doing both. I am pumping. I don't breastfeed, I pump and bottle feed. So I'm not formula fed, but I am bottle breastfed. Do you use childcare or are you a stay-at-home mom? Kind of a little of both. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I am a student, and so I do have to go to school. And I was working nights, a couple nights a week at the local Target here, working at the Starbucks within Target. But I quit that when I was pregnant, and I don't plan on going back to work. I don't like being away from my family at night, and I feel left out and horrible. But I am in school, and so I do have to go back to school onto campus, and I probably will be doing some form of daycare on top of that. But I don't foresee that. I know right now I'm scheduled for my fall classes, and I will be doing those all online. My summer classes are online. But next spring, I might have to take 1 or 2 on campus classes, and then I'll probably need some form of daycare or childcare or something. But we'll work that out when we get here. Right now, my middle child is in preschool 2 days a week. However, he'll be starting kindergarten in the fall. And we started the preschool mainly because I needed to go to school. But then it turned into where he needed the prep for kindergarten. So I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I do use a little bit of childcare, and I plan on using a little bit of it. But I am a student, so I guess you can consider that a working form in some way. And are you a single parent or a partner parenting? Or are you partner parenting? I'm partner parenting. You might hear my husband snoring. He's snoring in the bedroom over there. He's great. He really, like I said, I'm under cautious and nervous, and he's over cautious and nervous, and really balance each other out, I think, pretty well when we're not fighting or, knocking heads, because we're both pretty stubborn. But I think we're pretty good. So that is my tag for How Mom Are You, or whichever the title is. I'll have to look that up. Like I said, I'll leave the link below, and go ahead and join in and do the tag as well. And so we can all get to know a little bit more. I am going to now do my pumping and get to bed before the baby wakes up to feed. Good night, guys.